Can we curse here?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I was about to drop an F.
We prefer it, actually. We just love the film. I really loved it. I feel like there's so many films like about being an actor or being a performer, and I just love that this had such a unique take on that experience.
What's going on with your hair?
What, this little thing?
Yeah.
I'm really curious for you, Dario. How did you come up with this idea?
Essentially, it was just a kind of deep search inside my soul and just trying to find what was unique about me. I was starting to kind of like fight this inner demon. You know, I'm losing my hair. It has something to do with how I'm marketing myself. And I just wrote this like what if circumstance, you know? Every male, you know, who is balding has dealt with these demons, you know. Am I not masculine enough or you know, because I like love to style my hair, but you know, you just learn that it's just hair, you know. It doesn't make you who you are. And there's some badass bald guys. I mean, The Rock,
Yeah.
Jason Statham, you know. So hair doesn't make you who you are. So
was there a moment for you in your career where you were like, you sort of came to a head with this, or was this like a gradual thing?
Yeah, it was totally a gradual thing. One thing that did help me out is that my dad is bald and he shaves his head. And I think just having that like father figure that was like, hey, like it's okay if you like just shave it all off, you know?
Zack, so I loved your performance in this. You're awesome in it. It feels like a really like this collaboration between you two seemed like pretty seamless.
Dario and I had this real, on set, it was this real kind of like synergy where we really just understood each other, because Dario originally wanted to play the role himself. But then he realized that the production was going to be so big that he really wanted to be able to step back and really direct it. And the main thing I remember from filming Receding was Dario knew at every moment what he wanted to achieve. There was like literally not one moment where he didn't know what shot we were trying to get.
What was it like on set between you guys? Did you talk? I mean, is this something you talked about a lot, or was there sort of like an intuitive understanding between the two of you? Just the stuff, the internal stuff going on with this character.
Loved Zack's self-tape, and then I brought him in for a callback in person, and I was like, yo, what up, Zack? How you doing? And Zack just brought like a level of like tenacity to the role that didn't exist on the page. And I felt like Receding needed that, and needed, you know, a hard striving person that had a strong will to survive and succeed.
Thank you for that, Dario. I will write you a check. I really appreciate those words. It's very, very nice of you to say. I will say to that is that Dario and I had a lot of trust together. So it was just kind of like we were definitely collaborating. There wasn't any like kind of ego bashing going around. It was just like, okay, I know what Dario wants. If I had a thought about something, I'd bring it up. We'd talk it out. We'd shoot it. We'd shoot it again. Things worked or they didn't work. We would just adjust and we would just keep moving. When I saw the film, the finished cut, my mind was blown, because I knew we had something good. But when I saw how Dario took his time in the editing and the way he treated everything post, Dario, you killed it, man. You took this little baby of yours and it's blossomed so beautifully.
I'm curious what like the biggest challenge was in making the film.
Definitely like fundraising was pretty hard. Also just leading up to the film, just telling them, just looking someone in the face and telling them, you know, the story was about a balding actor who's like down on his luck, and they're like, and that I would see their eyes like drift up to my hairline, and I'd be like, yeah, like, you know, vaguely based off of me. It was a vulnerable film, you know. I was like putting myself out there. That was hard.
Biggest challenge. First of all, I hated having to grow my hair out. It kind of felt like what happened recently with this quarantine, where I just recently shaved my head again. But I remember, because I'm, balding like Dario, and so I always keep my hair very short. And then I remember the first request was, tell Zack, do not cut his hair for 6 weeks. So then for 6 weeks before filming, I was going to work, and I work with a lot of clients, and where I'm like FaceTime with them, and I have to watch my appearance, and I hated that my hair was growing out and disheveled, and I was like, oh man, this sucks.
Yeah.
So I had a little emotional, I guess, warm up to make the film.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the film for anyone, but there's an event at the very end that there's kind of a summation of this is happening. What is next? What is next for this guy? Like, where does he go from here?
Dario and I have joked about a sequel, like half joked and half like discussed an idea of like, because the thing that I think is most effective about the film is that everybody who watches it says to me, that's it? I want more. I need more. That's the great thing about a film, is that when it ends and it leaves you wanting more, it was good.
What do you want people to take away when they watch the film?
No matter where you are in your life, to just embrace the best version of yourself and to move forward, confidently and being secure in your own skin.
I just want more people to be able to see it because I think it really is, between myself and Dario, some of the best stuff we've ever done. One of my favorite things about this film is that even though it focuses on the actor trying to find his way in this crazy business and life, the core of the story is universal to all walks of life, right? It's if you can relate to you don't have to be an actor, filmmaker in the business to relate to the film. If you have an insecurity, which every human being does, you can relate to the film.